All right. So what are the risks associated with paid links? Yeah, disclaimer, if Google finds out you're paying for links, they're gonna give you a spanking, right? You're gonna get in trouble. You're probably gonna get some kind of penalty. So the risk associated with paid links is that you could technically lose your rankings. The bright side is that if you're following industry best practices, the kind of stuff that we're teaching day in, day out, it's really not hard to avoid this risk. I mean, the risk is always there. We can't say the risk is never there, but when's the last time that you got a site penalized?
I haven't ever, unless I did it on purpose with a test site, and even then, I
Yeah.
haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, I've never got a site penalized. I've helped people work on sites that were already in a rough spot,
Yeah.
or, we basically walked into something where it was pretty iffy or whatever.
hmm
But, it's really not hard to avoid the risk associated with paid links at all. Um, and yeah, like we were saying, it basically comes down to user error in the mostly, like if you're using, if your anchors are over optimized, or if you are, I don't know, sending a ton of spammy links to an inner page or something, with strange anchors. Yeah, so
Yeah.
user error. What else?
Diversity. I mean, like the same thing we
Yeah, so
always
that's
talk, like diversity of links,
that would be user error as
anchors,
well.
etc. Yeah, all user error. Now, mind you, it's important to remember, Google doesn't have a way of tracing whether you've paid for a specific link. It's not something they're looking at. We're talking about when they're looking for a way to penalize you, they're looking for footprints that would quantify, hey, this looks like somebody has been going to all these specific places and paying for links because it's known that specific assets are used on Fiverr to, as sort of like content farms to sell a bunch of backlinks. So you'd want to minimize, those types of links, but overall, so long as you're diversifying things properly, it's not really something you have to worry about. And we say that in the, utmost confidence because we've built several businesses, all on the premise of procuring and manipulating backlink profiles.
Yeah, and just to kind of like walk you through it a little bit, let's pretend that basically someone comes to any link vendor's website and they give that link vendor some money. Then the vendor goes around and they pay someone else some money, and then the link gets placed on that website. Like, how exactly does Google ever know that that happens?
Right.
There's no way for Google to know that that happens unless A, the site is very publicly selling backlinks. They've got stuff on their website saying, "Hey, you come buy a link on our website,"
hmm
or they're being spammed places like Fiverr, or the user is doing something that would trigger Google to become suspicious, right? And that would be, not having a diverse backlink profile, uh, not having a diverse anchor profile, using too many money anchors, using anchors in a spammy way. Um, yeah, basically like all the things we teach for as far as, being safe, being diverse, all that stuff. If you're not doing that stuff, it can make Google think, okay, these guys are potentially buying links. This is not how a normal link profile looks and grows. Um, yeah, so the risks are there. Uh, but yeah, in the past years, I don't think I've never had a site penalized either.
hmm
It's really not hard to not get a penalty. And we say that, but I mean, we see a lot of sites
Now, I mean,
that get hit
yeah,
with
granted, I
link.
mean, like I've lost a lot of, PBNs, but that would be for different reasons, right?
But have you ever had a site penalized?
Well, I wouldn't have those in Search Console, so I mean, I'm
Hmm.
sure, they do have
Are you talking
penalties.
about like the PBN itself, or like the site it was linking to?
No, the PBN itself,
Okay,
you know.
a little bit different.
Yeah, it's different. Now, granted, in having done that, I've also revived a ton of sites that had penalties, and it's
Yeah.
not as hard to do as some people might think it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're in here every week. Basically, at least one person shows us a site every week where we say you need to
It's
diversify
pretty
your
busted,
anchors and
yeah.
your links, and you can get out of it.
hmm
It's totally doable. Um, Yeah, I mean, only in certain cases would it ever be like the hole is too deep. You might not even want to try to dig yourself out. You might just want to start over.
Yeah.
But with most people, with smaller sites with not a insane amount of budget and links, you can pretty much crawl out pretty easily. It just takes some time if you mess it up. Yeah, that's pretty much it for these links. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.